that you don't love me. Hey,
I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
you say that you don't feel me now.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The God ordered is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell Beelzebub that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing the when I'm God. This is Bonaparte and he paired with Tucson, and they went on a world conquest. Tear you for me to part. Michael remained bad, but still virtuous. Wait to come out of petty, you found out the church services. Not a holy man, but a moral in my perverseness. So I support workers unionizing their services.
You say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of Cotter. Screaming, "Lay the world." Rick was coming out while you Wrigley. I watch my mouth shot, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Thinking the box and I get him, I fix the shot as if I don't know. They'll get to the crib and quickly. I watch my mouth when I'm finished watching y'all suck clock. Don't doubt you put an ounce of that evil on me, I'm flipping Ricky. I give an inch to you simps, I'll never forgive me. Not saying it's a conspiracy, but you're all against me. You see a future with runner tools, ain't the shit but cancel my trip, turn the time machine back around a sense.
You say that you don't love me. Hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Pirates. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Connor Rourke starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and there's a look
Leading
at his
off the
home and
afternoon
road
for the
splits
Dodgers,
so far this year.
the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1 now to Mookie. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Chris Taylor stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Corey Seager is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Here it comes, 1-0. Betts over at second. Taylor at first with no outs. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Oh, and a good at-bat with the runner in scoring position as this is into right center. That's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, and this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right
here. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. And that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He's set. Here it comes. Will Smith is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Bases loaded here, nobody out. That one's in there, 3-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Number 11, A.J.
Here's the first pitch to him. A.J. Pollock is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting 7, the first baseman.
Next to stand in is Max Muncy, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a swinging bunt. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pulled toward right center field. Smith able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Trevor Bauer, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So now here is Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. 0, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Bellinger's on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 5.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that's too high, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Batting
All
third,
he wants to do is get
the
on
third
base
baseman,
and take advantage
number
of the
3.
strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, number 3, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys,
Batting
not
fourth,
so much. Now they bring
the
up the
first
monster
baseman,
in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
At the plate, Nate Reed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, number 14, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers and 29 driven in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Still even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Rios playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now the first pitch. Bauer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Bauer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0. Oh, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now back.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Now a throw over to first. And he's back in standing. First pitch of the AB now. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count is 1-2 now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Will Smith is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessary to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
A.J. Pollock would be next. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So now
Ball 4, take the base. Here you go. 3, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting, number 29. Second
Brady
baseman,
Lang. No career
Brady
at-bats for him
Lang.
against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Bellinger's got it. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Buell.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
To the plate now, number 36. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Bauer earns his 8th victory of the season. Connor York was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.